Right, this is a copy of our reading response logs that you will be filling out every other Friday, so once every 2 weeks or so. Write the title of your book here, the author of the book that you're currently reading, if this is your independent reading, and then the date that you're filling it out. On this section, you need to write what the chapter or section is about. What I want to tell you is I've highlighted all the parts you need to write about, just so you could see it easier, but I want to show you some things. Do not click right here because if you notice, anytime you start typing, it's going to highlight it. So I also don't want you to hit return because as you can see, it'll still highlight it. So when you open this up, you just need to click underneath the section. As you notice, that way your writing is not highlighted and I can see what you've written. So same goes here with the heart. Just click underneath it. And in this section, you're going to write something you're feeling. There are 2 sections that say the same thing. So you've been reading this book for about 2 weeks. So I know you had more than one feeling. So I'm feeling sad for the main character, and you can give the name, or I feel bad about this part in the book. So 2 different feelings. Explain what you're feeling and why. Make reference to your reading. In this section, you write about what you learned about yourself, what you learned about yourself as a person or as a reader, and how this will help you become better. On the questions, something that you are wondering in your reading, and you can go back through your notes because you've been taking notes for a couple weeks over your reading. Something you are confused by in the book, maybe a section you didn't quite understand, you don't understand why a decision was made by one of the characters or something else. Here are some words you don't know. Write the page number here, the word, and then what you think the word means by using your context clues or what you did to try to figure it out, reading the sentence before it or after it. And tell me what you think that word means. Up here in the head section, if you notice, it says, the text said, and I don't know if you can see this, but these are 2 quotation marks because you actually need to quote what was in the text. So I want you to find a section in your reading and write it word for word in between the text, the quotation marks. And then tell me what that makes you infer. Remember, we've talked about making inferences. That's like reading between the lines. So using your schema, your background knowledge, which you already know, and context clues from the text, what can you infer? And then tell me something totally separate that surprised you in your reading. That is all for this reading response that you will be doing, like I said, once every 2 to 3 weeks.